Welcome to section 11.9. This is the 111th session of the CISSP exam prep series. In this session, we'll meet the protocols that add security to specific channels. We'll answer several questions. What makes a protocol a secure communication protocol? What does the Internet Protocol Security Suite provide? How do the single sign-on and remote shell protocols protect access? What secures messaging and remote calls? And what does transport layer security do? Why does this matter beyond the exam? Because choosing the right secure protocol is a routine design decision. Imagine you are asked to protect a remote administration channel, a site-to-site link, or a messaging feature in an application. Each of these calls for a different protocol, and picking the wrong one leaves a gap. Knowing what each protocol was built to secure lets you match the tool to the channel with confidence. So what makes a protocol a secure communication protocol? It provides security services for a specific kind of communication channel. Rather than one universal shield, each of these protocols adds protection tailored to a particular job, whether that is a private tunnel, a login, a message, or a remote command. The common thread is that they layer confidentiality, integrity, or authentication onto communications that would otherwise travel exposed. Think of them as a set of specialized locks, each shaped for a different kind of door. What does the Internet Protocol Security Suite provide? A full bundle of protections built directly on the addressing layer. It uses public key cryptography to deliver encryption, integrity, replay protection, access control, and verification of where a message came from. Its main use is building private tunnels, and it can operate in two modes, one protecting just the payload and one protecting the whole packet. It is a bolt-on for the older address version, but native to the newer one. Picture an armored pipeline you can lay between two sites, sealing everything that passes through it. How do the single sign-on and remote shell protocols protect access? By guarding credentials and sessions. The single sign-on protocol lets a user authenticate once and reach many services, and it protects the logon credentials with strong, modern cryptography so passwords are not exposed on the network. The remote shell protocol is a strong example of end-to-end encryption. It wraps insecure legacy utilities in a protected channel, secures file transfers, and can even act as a host-to-host tunnel. Think of the first as one trusted badge that opens many doors, and the second as an armored tube around a conversation that used to travel in the open. What secures messaging and remote calls? Two more purpose-built protocols. The messaging protocol provides end-to-end encryption for voice, video, and text. And it is the cryptographic core inside a well-known secure messaging application. It ensures that only the two endpoints can read the exchange. The Secure Remote Procedure Call protocol is an authentication service for communication between services across a network, guarding against unauthorized code being run on remote systems. One protects the conversation between people, the other protects the conversation between programs, and both insist on proving who is really on the line. What does transport layer security do? It is the workhorse encryption protocol that secures traffic at the transport layer by protecting the payload of reliable connections. You know it best as the encryption behind secure web browsing, but it can protect almost any application layer protocol. It supports secure client-server communication across an untrusted network, blocking, tampering, spoofing, and eavesdropping. And it offers one-way or, with certificates, two-way authentication. Because it can sit as the first payload of a connection, it can wrap everything above it. And importantly, it replaced the older, now retired secure sockets layer. Treat it as the general-purpose seal you reach for by default. So let's bring it together. Secure communication protocols are specialized locks, each shaped for a specific channel. The Internet Protocol Security Suite builds encrypted tunnels on the addressing layer, native to the newer address version. The single sign-on protocol protects credentials across many services, while the remote shell protocol wraps logins, transfers, and tunnels in end-to-end encryption. The messaging protocol secures voice, video, and text. And the secure remote procedure call guards program-to-program calls. And transport layer security is the versatile default that replaced the older sockets layer. Match the protocol to the channel, and no conversation travels exposed. The MCQs covering all the topics and concepts from this session are available on rucloud.com. Practice the chapter-specific MCQs before moving on to the next session. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or feedback, post a comment below or email us. I will see you in the next session.